Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be doing a lot of, how you say, we're going to do a lot of grinding today. Coliseum fighting, cleaning up the rest of the game, and finishing up the journal. So very obviously just gonna get going here. Ready to go. We're loading this at the Crystal Fissure. Of course, last time we tried to do anything, we were at trying to fight Sephiroth. Just setting up a few extra things here. Which at this level we were trying to fight Sephiroth, yeah. I don't know why we did that, to be honest. We gotta do Wisdom and Limit and all that jazz. So we gotta do Wisdom, Limit, Master, Summon before we can even touch the final world. Just know that we have access to Sephiroth. It's just a lot of grind at this point. So yeah. I guess we get going. Start up with Limit. Start up with Wisdom, which means we have... So we could actually just start straight up to Limit. With Limit, of course, needing our experience every time we complete a drive form. Every time we complete one of the Limit finishers, we get a piece of experience. Of course, we can do that. We can go right straight to here and start that as well. We're gonna start up with Limit, which again takes both of us, which again takes our members. So. Obviously, pulling off that one right there, and going straight into the Sonic Rave. Sonic Rave, of course, being one of the easiest ones to pull off. And I'm really hoping to get that MP haste, but I know for a fact that we're not going to be able to get that. Even then, throwing it out, throwing up the ether. We'll have enough for this one. Obviously, being able to do 2 of these would be amazing, and we're going to be able to get 2 of them, so that's... I think that's 11, actually. I think now we have 11 to go. We have 9 to go. So right now, the only dodge roll that we have is... Dodge roll level 2. Obviously, we have quick run and high jump as well. And aerial dodge level 2. But we don't... All that is locked right now. Well, we have Limit form equipped, because again, it's just KH1 Sora. And again, we can go to the Coliseum as well to do some of this. I think the one that we are on right now requires summons.
Let's go.
Obviously, gonna pull off one Infinity there, finish off one part, one group member of that group.
Let's go.
Go for the Geiga Impact again. Hoping that it would target the other one, but yeah, doesn't seem like it will. Obviously, there is no MP rage in this form, so we are not gaining back MP based on what happened, based on what we did. Obviously, so we're gonna have to use an ether here.
Give me strength. It's over. Fight.
Sonic Rave, finish, get the finisher there. And that should put us down to about 5 actually. So every time we're getting 4, which isn't too bad. Unfortunately, we don't have a Keyblade that has like an MP haste on it, so we're stuck using ethers, which isn't a bad thing. Actually, it just means that we get to replace. Just means we have more things to replace. It's a KH2 right there. All right. Limit form on the way, and we go again.
Right. Yeah, it's over.
Finish once,
Give me strength.
finish twice,
Yeah. Take this.
and now we're on.
Yeah.
Now we're on a few extra
There.
throughout the ether for us as well. Just wait until we can get a recharge of our MP. And start off with the Infinity. Infinity is the fastest one to get us to a finisher. And every time it is just a finisher. So, obviously getting 4 there, we're close to the next level. I'd say probably, yeah, we only need 1 more form. Only need 1 more of those times. And then we can work on Master Form too, I think, while we're here. Yeah, 407. Again, just a lot of grind. I think today is going to be a lot of grind. You know, just a lot going on, especially with college about to start back up in a week for me. So, yeah. And also just realizing that sometimes I can be too much for people. So, like, I understand sometimes why people do what they do. I get it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, come on, really?
Let's go.
This is why I should stick to Sonic Rave.
This is it.
Lucky, we get a form gauge power up as well.
It's over. This is it.
We get a lucky there. We're gonna probably level up Limit Form more in the Coliseum than here. Obviously, we cannot do it anymore, so I'm kind of glad that I stopped where we did. We have 1 more form until we get to finals, so we're just gonna start with Master Form here.
Let's go.
Again, this is one that requires both of the party members. So we're gonna actually do something that I should never do. And originally we were gonna have a Lucky. The Sweet Memories Keyblade had a Lucky instead of the drive converter. But it also takes a lot of off our health to use.
Gather.
So obviously 400, right? If we get 3 each time. The math is gonna be that we're gonna be here a bit.
Yeah.
Especially with Oathkeeper being the way that is. If honestly, if there was another place in here that
Yeah.
would have been able to use like drive orbs and things, we would be there and not here. But just because of where we are and the fact that it's big drive orbs instead of the regular ones, makes it just all that much more better. It's literally just a difference of probably 3 to 4 drive orbs for Sora. Again, I should have probably kept in critical health, just so we could have gotten that a little bit of experience boost. But again, we're gonna go to the Master, and that's gonna get us down to 365, which isn't too bad, actually. And we have to level up the forms to a certain level because of the way that, especially the Cavern of Remembrance works. Wisdom Form, I think, is actually going to be more suited for whenever we get the Aura Hades Cups as well, because that is going to be a mix of Heartless and Nobodies. And of course, with the final cup being all the cups rules basically, in a little bit of a Russian roulette style, pick your poison kind of a deal. It's like where it's like one time it could be one thing, and then the other time it could be something completely different. Of course, you know just how busted Final Form Thundaga is. Master Form Thundaga is, excuse me, not Final Form. I keep saying that like we have it, we don't. Of course, everything's on level 2 until we get to Final Form. Limit form obviously can't do much of anything else right now.
Yeah.
We are done with Valor. We just need Wisdom and Wisdom, Master, and Summon. I don't think we can level up Summon anymore after this.
Let's go.
So, just continuing to do this. We're going to be here for a bit.
Yeah. Back in. Yeah.
Another one there. Another one there. Ow. Ow. Okay, got another one there. Gather them all up. Thundaga. Obviously, you can see how quickly we can clear them out. 281 there instead of the regular one. And I think Drive Converter just increases the drop rate of Drive Orbs instead of money. Drop rate of money, HP, and MP Orbs. Dang. I thought it would, if it would increase Drive Orbs, then we would have put Wishing Lamp on, but unfortunately Wishing Lamp does not increase Drive Orbs. That's not where I want to be. By any means necessary. We go here because of the guarantee. Because you see, we also have puzzle pieces here, but we can't get those until we have Glide. A lot of this game opens up once we get Glide. And I know I've been saying that about a lot of the abilities in this game, but more so for Glide. But more so with Glide. You also notice there that with Master Form, that with Master Form's Reflect, it has some hit frames there. Right. So the Reflect actually can you can do offensive reflects, which are very risky, but at the same time have the added bonus of doing some extra damage. 239. We have 239 to go on this. Just throwing something out there. Obviously, we are on 37 deaths, so nearing that 40 mark. My goal is to complete the game with under 200 or so death. Okay, a realistic number would be under 500 deaths. Number that we're probably gonna get. A number that would be unrealistic would probably be under 200. No more than 200, basically. Under 200 there. Ah. Oh, really? The double hits there. I forgot about double hits. And of course, we're just going to get a bunch of high potions from just a bunch of things dropping. 47 also. This also gives us the cool little thing of getting a lot of XP too. So, right now for status-wise, we are 197 off from the next level. So we're making progress here. Progress is good. Progress is very good. Ahow. Progress is very good. Ow, ow. Oh, I thought I could parry it all. Kind of delayed the get up there just to see what move he would pull next. Because if it was something that I could get up for with like retaliating slash, then yeah. That was the move that we were using. So during the Sephiroth fight, before I got absolutely wrecked, we're getting about 40 each time. Before I got absolutely freaking wrecked, I I was using a move called Retaliating Slash. On his up slash, when he hits you up, you can use Retaliating Slash to catch him and deal some punishment. Unfortunately, whenever you fall on the whenever you fall at the end, you have to be prepared to either reflect or really quickly guard. That's why I lost, was because I wasn't ready to guard yet. I had the timing down in my head for when I should guard. I did not have it right. Reflectica obviously being the highest form of Reflecta we can have right now. And I'm not spamming it. And I mean, just look at that. That should not be okay. That is, like, not okay. I should not be able to take out half the horde in one go. Unfortunately, Master Form does not have Retaliating Slash as one of the abilities, even though you still do technically have Sora's abilities. Yeah, we're getting about 40 each time. Even though you have Sora's abilities, they do not have access to Retaliating Slash. Obviously, the Drive Orb rate is fluctuating by a crap ton. We still need to go back to Twilight Town because of Twilight Town, I think number 2, or actually number 3 now, because now we have to go find the other Twilight Town and find that next road to the dark, where we will fight Roxas soon. I promise you guys, we are on the verge of fighting Roxas. Roxas fight, I think, is like a few extra boss fights away. But we still have some Coliseum shit to do. We have some Coliseum shit to do still, and in the form of the cups. And I'm not talking about the ones at the Panic cups. I'm talking about the Aura Hades cups, which again, guess what is locked behind it? An Orichalcum Plus. And because there's an Orichalcum Plus locked behind it, guess what we have to do? If we're going for Ultimate Weapon, haha. That means we have to go get it, because we need those. We need that for Ultimate Weapon, essentially.
Give me strength.
Basically, we just need that for Ultimate Weapon, and at this point, there's not much I can do.
Gather.
Besides level, because we are going to need the levels. But now that we have Decisive Pumpkin, things are going to be probably a little easier. I think with the combo boost ability coming in, I can almost get him down. We are nearing that part of the strength gap to where things look doable for a perspective of ow. From a perspective of ow, that is quite the perspective. Pull them all out right there. Oh, that was sweet. I don't know. There's just something like incredibly disrespectful about using that reflect and standing in front of enemies as they're like just trying to destroy it. Yeah, and just very obviously, we're gonna get going again one last time, and I think we'll be able to get an aerial dodge. If not, then I don't know what we're gonna have next. I don't know what could possibly be next. And even then, Final Form is leveled up by killing nobodies. So, we get Final Form in the world that never was. Guess what the world that never won is just full of? Guess what the world that never was is just full of? Nobodies. So, it is quite literally just like... It's also the place that has the most XP per enemy. It also is the place that has the most XP per enemy, so it's like... It serves the dual purpose of... There we go, an air combo plus with the form gauge being powered up there. We're gonna grab that. Finally, an air combo plus, get an extra air combo. Get an extra combo in the air, another moment in the air for Sora. Look at that. And we are done with Master Forms, so now, the only thing we have left to do is Wisdom, which means we can move on. Because Wisdom Form is just leveled up by killing Heartless. So... Spin to win, spin to win, spin to win. That is true. Of course, Wisdom Form is just leveled up by killing Heartless. So, I also think that we have levels now. I also think that we have enough levels now to where we can attempt some of the absent silhouettes. At least the one that I know that's Veshin. Now it's time for summons. So, this one is where all the summons will come in handy. And where we're probably going to get a lot of it. So, we might be able to attempt some of the absent silhouettes. Again, that's not what I wanted to do. At all, by any means necessary. That is not what I wanted to do. So, because of that, now I think we're down our summon gate.
Let's go.
No, but we also have a point gauge, which basically means that we have a little bit of wiggle room. Of course, gonna start off with that. One more. Of course, every time a summon gauge is used, the summon gate, the summon gets a level. So obviously, before we can get hit, gonna go into that. Save as many points as we can. Many points as we can, because of course we don't have any party members, which means we are not allowed to use things like we cannot use drive forms. Going for the damage here, but we might swap that to Stitch coming up here soon. We might change that to Stitch coming up here soon. Oh, you have got to be, really? I was trying to change the drive form, but now we're stuck in this unkillable loop. And yep, there we go. That's what I thought. So that's gonna be 30. Death number 37 here. Death number 38. Death number 38. We're gonna quit this because I'm wondering if now that we are at the level that we are, do we stand a chance against one of the absent silhouettes that's in here? And of course, that being the wonderful world of literature, Veshin himself. Veshin himself, the wonderful world of literature. So what do we get from beating this? Absolutely nothing. But we get to kill a kid. But, okay, so his move is he locks one of our party members in Book World. Until we can have Duck Flare. This is why I was waiting for Duck Flare. Never mind. He wants to book us again. He wants to book one of our party members. He's either going to book one of our party members or he's going to book us. Yep, so, welcome to the world of Book World, where we have to go find... Alright, return. Alright, and then we have to go find his book, which is conveniently placed on the outskirts. And then we have to go and reaction command it. But you see, this is why... These are like the super boss lights. If this is what the super boss lights are, the freaking super bosses are... So we basically just have to wait until he's done doing this. Basically. We just have to wait until he's done doing this. Which could mean a plethora of things. Alright, now we dispel him. And now we're back into the real world. So now we can do a little bit of punishment here. Okay, so he's gonna book Donald this time. And then he's gonna book Goofy. So now he's gonna book us. So all of our guys are booked right now, which means we actually might have enough to... Oh crud! I'm gonna summon Peter Pan just in case I miss this reaction command.
Our turn?
Because I'll get it through the fire and the flames. Tink will get us. So this Russian roulette. Nope. So now you get to see why Peter Pan is one of the best summons in this game. Through the fire and the flames, we will get a res. Okay, I see the book now. I see which book it is. Yep, there he is. Of course, we're gonna do this just to have the invincibility. Of course, because that's gonna... I'm trying to find one specific book. Dispel him right here, and this should be the end of this nerd. This should be the end of him. Why'd he book me again? Are you freaking kidding me? See, this is why he can be the most annoying thing ever. We're gonna summon Peter Pan again, just so we can keep this going. Yes, it is our turn. Saved. And hopefully encounter his reaction command. Which this will be. One absent silhouette down. We have enough to where we can do some of the absent silhouettes. So that's one absent silhouette down. The Book of Shadows and a Lost Illusion. So the Lost Illusion is the pieces that we are needed to get some of these. So that's one of the Lost Illusions. Obviously Marluxia being one of the other Lost Illusions. But I'm trying to also figure out where the things are. Because it's missions. Here we go. Absent Silhouette, Event Quests in Twilight Town. That's that. Space Paranoids, that's Beat Time at DAC. Port Royal, there's an Absent Silhouette. But we're not ready for her yet. The next Absent Silhouette is Agrabah. So we're going to see what the Absent Silhouette here is, because it's the Cave of Wonders Absent Silhouette. We're trying to see which one this is, because if it's the one that I'm thinking of, then it's going to be pretty free. Unless we turn into Antiform. That's going to be a pretty free one if it's the one that I'm thinking of. Because again, we lose our guest member. Of course, you know, there's obviously the Speedster reaction command, the Speedster limit, which I do not want to activate right now. Which is why I healed. Healing also gives us this different benefit of going into MP charge. If you know anything about MP charge, our drive gauge goes faster. Of course, damage drive coming in clutch there. Not wanting to deal with that right now. We're gonna get out of here. Obviously, the Stone Guardians being a good place to just take a second to heal. A little bit of lag there, as it has a lot to load in. The treasure room. Obviously, I don't know where the absent freaking silhouette is in here, but we will get this. Of course, we did not come back to the treasure room, so we are actually missing something. Get the sunset puzzle piece on the top of here. Another puzzle piece on that side of the room. Kind of glad I took a little bit of a detour here then, because we missed a few things. A daylight puzzle piece. Obviously, we do not have the right about damage control. Damage control is going to be more better than Defender. The Book of Shadows. We do not have the right things right now to begin these duels with these, with the Heartless, with those Mushroom 13. With Mushroom 13, so we are just gonna go here. I do not know where this absent silhouette actually is, which is a bit of a problem. It's probably near the peddler's shop. Yep. All right, so it's Vexen. The absent silhouette is Vexen here. Why does Vexen matter? So, here's the thing with Vexen. His whole thing is that he has this anti-form Sora that gets constantly added to... It gets a level constantly added to him every time we stay in the circle. So, what is our play here? Well, Duck Flare. Because very rarely is this man invincible. And oh, look at that, my MP bar is full again. Again, look at that. That is the worst thing that could have happened. Because we're gonna take a death. So it looks like we're not gonna actually be able to use any of the drive forms here. So that's 39 deaths. And we're ready to go again. So the first thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna put us in that phase, right? Of course, I'm actually not gonna, oh, really? Okay, so almost immediately, we are passing the 40 death mark here. Yikes. So we're not ready for that one yet. Because the only other one is in Twilight Town, I believe. We're not ready for these yet. I'm just gonna make that decision now. Spare us the trouble. Maybe go to places that have bigger and better Heartless right now. But we are definitely not ready for the absent silhouettes. At least a few of them. Because I know it's Marluxia. We have Marluxia. We have Whiny Lightning Bitch. We have Vexen. And I think we have Lexius too, actually. Lexius might come, though, later in the world that never was, but, you know. Right now, we are just focused on... I figure we should get to the final boss before we do anything else. We should at least start the final boss before we get anything else. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go start the final boss. Because, again, as much as I would love to do these absent silhouettes, I don't think we are strong enough for them. And that's nothing on us. That is just everything that has to do with... That's just everything that has to do with it. The Cavern of Remembrance. Enter the Cavern of Remembrance. So we have unlocked the Cavern of Remembrance, which means that's what we're gonna actually go to here. And we cannot enter the cavern. Cavern of Remembrance depths we can. So we're gonna immediately do that because Drive Orbs. And we get a drive recovery from it. I forgot. That can sometimes happen. That thing will sometimes drop a drive recovery. But welcome to the Cavern of Remembrance, everybody. So. Investigate the depths. Meet Sephiroth again. Meet the three girls again. Meet Sephiroth again. Yeah. This is where things are actually going to get super difficult. The Heartless are going to hit really freaking hard. As you can see right there, I am taking a lot more damage. More significant damage. Significantly more damage. But we also get good rewards from it. And also the amount of XP we get from destroying these Heartless sometimes outweighs the risk of... Of course, immediately gonna go into Duck Flare there. Yeah, we have a crutch for Duck Flare here. Cannot argue with the invincibility that it provides. Alright, we're gonna use Counter Guard here. If I can hit it correctly. Of course, missed the Counter Guard, but still ended up getting the same result. Hit the Genie Summon here.
Take some room. Back off.
Of course, we can't access certain parts of this just because we don't have certain things like glide or the correct level of... And there we go. There's a 41st death. Death number 41. Not 421. But now that we've entered the cavern, we can get out of here. Because we are not ready for it. In no way, shape, or form. Right, well, I'm thinking about it. Forgot to throw out the copyright. Blah, 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 blah. Copyright, there you go. I swear I'm not using this to provide the music to my viewers. We are actively playing this fucking game. Alright. Assault on the Dreadnought is one of the final gummy missions, everybody. Final, a lot of stuff is final today. I'm just gonna rename this stream, instead of Coliseum Fighting, The Road to the Final Boss. It's finals day, everybody. A lot of finals being done. And here we go. Assault on the Dreadnought. Welcome, everybody, to Assault on the Dreadnought. The hardest gummy mission that we have. And yes, all of these have a treasure behind them. Not all of them, but there are certain ones that have them. Of course, getting the ones that we can't get right now. Get that one, get that one. The ones that have the treasure behind them are the ones that we're very obviously going to be able to get. We're going to get the Highwind Peak and Falcon Peak models from this. Of course, grab that, a little bit of that. And this is where things are going to start to heat up. Because this is one of the longest missions in this whole game. The longest gummy mission in this whole game. One of, if not the longest. Of course, you see, even though we passed by one of those big ones, it didn't start lighting up, which means it doesn't have anything behind it. We're getting right before it closes. Get that special gummy right there, and we're at level 30. Alright. Now it's just survive. New objective, survive. Current objective, survive, everybody. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I remember the order. So those doors, they shut in an order. If you can remember the order, you don't get hit. It's still a little bit of luck because they change the order every time you do it per mission. So again, a lot of this is mission based. We're just gonna keep in this level 30 berserk state right now. Get as many as we can before we move on to the core. Woo! Oh, that was close. That final part was close. But welcome everybody to the core. Yeah, I'm sure it is very dangerous. But so is my gummy ship. And look at that, just like that, the core is done. And yes, we do have to have this effect playing this whole time. Why? Because the developers programmed it that way. No, now we have more gummy missions to do. So now we're gonna get out here. And you can see it's already starting to blow up. Welcome to the Star Wars reference of Kingdom Hearts, the only Star Wars reference that there ever is. Enjoy the fireworks, everybody.
Piece of cake.
Missions level 1 and 2 unlocked. We got more missions to do. Highwind Peak, Falcon Peak. Invincible Peak. We have the highest level cost limit upgrade. So, was this good? Yes, this was very good. Was this good? Yes, this was incredible. Because now we have access to Twilight Town again, but the real Twilight Town. But we're going to go right back in here. Because you guys get to see these cool new ships that we got. The Highwind, Falcon, and Invincible Peak. But we also have a cost limit upgrade. Which means we have 2 to use. So 1, 2. And now with this, I believe we can just replace one of these and just do that. Yes, yes, we can. So now we get to use the auxiliary gummies. Why are these needed? Because of the ship's power. Increases the ship's power. Also, it's just aesthetically pleasing. Four, 5, 6. Okay, so I think we're just gonna be able to, for the round lights, we're just gonna be able to do one of each. That's gonna put us at 800 if we do each one of those. So now not only do we have a higher gummy ship, 460 off the 452, get a little bit of extra power, oomph in the engines if you know what I'm saying. Look at that, 64 power, 84 on that, 185 on the teeny ships. I did not look at the teeny ships. Did we get more teeny ship cost? We did. We're gonna actually what we're gonna do. That looks stupid. But it also just may work. So we're gonna do a really stupid design here. But because we have 4 of these drills, like I said, we are going to create war crimes in this place. But because we have drills, that adds more impact to it. Actually, I think what I ended up doing was actually adding just the saw blade to the top of it. Because I'm wondering... Offense 40, offense 6... Yep, so I just basically did this incredibly incorrect. We're going to go back to our original design here. I don't think we had it. Yeah, no, we didn't have anything on the bottom here. And again, you have to think 3D space here, so... See, that fits nice and snugly on top of there. And that also fits nice and snugly right there. At least until we can get a second, I think that's a Gugnergy? Until we can get a second Gugnergy. So I'm going to put that there just in case, because it's saying that we have 2. And I'm going to check and see if we can use it. Nope. So we do just need to do 1 and 1 right now. More war crimes? Yeah, hell yeah. We love war crimes here. I mean that as a satirical comment. I mean that as a satirical comment. Don't come after my ass, YouTube, please. Do not. So we're gonna actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this blueprint because I know how. All right, so we have to remember that we need to keep 1 saw blade gummy out. So that means that we have 2 Let me just check and see if we're still gonna have enough. Whoa. Okay, why do we still have 2 here? Alright, there's a whole paint system, but I don't usually use that paint system. Because now look at that. 245. What we need is more power. More power. What we need is more power to this thing. What we need is more power. Right? So we're going to get back into this very quickly. Level 1. Of course, obviously, the cost converter and the cost limit upgrade being the next one.
Bring it on.
But we actually got all the treasures that we could. So you're going to very quickly see the power difference here as well. We got all the treasures that we could. And because of that, we are now kind of sitting pretty on a lead here. Now we just have to get level 30 on the medals. It's going to be a lot easier with our upgraded mobility, but also because of all the power that we have. And yes, I do know I just took a shot there. That was because I ran into the thing. Active Formation claims that the ability that we don't have is Active Formation. It claims that it makes the ships more powerful. It really doesn't. Really, the amount of damage, the amount of buff is really negligible. The buff is really negligible. Gonna be honest here. We actually are given more. And now we're on level 22 here. Metal rank 22, 27, 28, and that should get us to 30. Yep, that'll get us to 30. We have our S rank this early, everybody. Now we just have to continue playing the rest of the level. Because I do believe that there is a trophy for getting all the ranks on... Let me see here. There's command board. Ace Pilot Kirigami mission number 3. Synthesis Master. I believe that there is a trophy that is needed to do all these missions at certain levels. But we're gonna move on to do some new content here, including, I believe, the Roxas fight. Including the Roxas fight. But first we have some war crimes to commit. I'm also wondering if the EX mission, because I know that there was a bit of miscommunication with one of the EX mission trophies that we had on PlayStation, and I almost got hit by that one again. Holy moly. Holy shoot, man. I'm gonna show you the difference in power, the difference that the power makes. See, look at that. Like, this is a war crime simulator. This ship is a war crime simulator. Again, input overlay is looking good for you guys. The Switch controller look good. It's reading all my inputs. Yes, it is. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. Thank you, no. Thank you, babe. Class Converter, Meteor G. Hey, let's go. Perfect. The mushroom model. We get a new mushroom. Attain an S rank on all gummy ship missions for all routes. So we just got Ace Pilot, which I believe is the only other one that we have to do. But we're going to go for this one, the Fenrir model. Because the next... Yep. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you meant. Thank you. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. Everyone, that's X-Metal Mouth, my boyfriend. Go check out his Twitch channel. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, baby. So now we actually have a rare achievement, which I find very hard to believe that Ace Pilot is a rare achievement. I find that very hard to believe, considering that this is one of the best parts of the whole game. So we're going to actually swap to the rotating here instead of out in front of us. Because we're actually going to get more value out of it. Right now, then we're going to swap back to forward and front. And now we are good to just hold down one button. I say that as we do not hold down one button. But again, what's the point of this mission? The point of this mission is kill count. How many gummy ships can you destroy? And we just missed one of them. Missing one's not going to be too bad. Missing a lot is. We're already 300. We're already 3/4 of the way through this place. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that was dirty. That final one was so dirty. Oh, come on. We're going to change to rotating around us here. We need it for... We need to cover more bases. That final one was dirty. Ow! Really? I forgot that that one is like an angle on it, where you have to take it. It's stub. Of course, front and center again. Really? I did not hit that final one. That is crazy. I will say that one, I'm going to call a little bit of bullshit on that. Okay, and now we have our gummy ships back to where they're back to where they're supposed to be. Neon bar. One down. Two down. Slash haste. A. I'm thinking that 700 might be the benchmark for this one. 650. Never mind. We got it. S rank is now ours. This is the one that I think it is, then we might have a little bit of a surprise waiting for us at the end here. Never mind. No surprise. The mission is complete here. Mission level 3 unlocked. You can take on the level 2 EX mission. The Fenrir model is in our possession here. And we have everything that we need to move on to Twilight Town number 3, level 41 for the missions. While we are here too, we can actually, with our little bit of upgraded mobility, see, because now we have access to the tunnels. Now we have access to the tunnels. And now you can also see the full extent of explosion. What explosion can do. But now that we have access to the tunnels, this is where things are gonna heat up a little bit. So Frontier, get another one right there. Put Roxas's head the correct way. Now that we have some upgraded mobility here, fortunately because we are missing Glide, we're gonna have a hard time doing some of these things. But now we have a couple of missions to do. We have to do the mail delivery, cargo climb, grandstander, postal duty, bumblebuster, junk sweep. So we have to do all of the chores that what's his name had to do. But I don't think we're gonna have access to them because of different Twilight towns. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I don't think we actually can do any other forms other than Wisdom right now and Summon. Yep, it's basically forcing us to go to that area. Of course, obviously we have the Sandlot save, but we are gonna take a huge lot. We're gonna take a whole hell of a lot more damage now because we are fighting nobodies and not Heartless. But we are also getting a lot of EXP each time. Updating job information. Yep, there's our little thing to say that, yeah, we are not able to use it right now. So what you're supposed to do for that one is you have to start at the top, all the way up there, and glide all the way down here. A max speed glide with an aerial dodge combo. It usually does the trick. We have to hurry to the mansion! Oh, dancers. And that is why that move is busted. But now we're gonna get the Twilight materials. So you see, now we can access the tunnels. It's actually gonna be more to our benefit than our detriment.
It's over.
Got that, get that. Twilight Shard. Get the Sunset puzzle piece right there.
Take this.
Because we have to go to the mansion right now, right? So we spend a little bit of time in here. 200, 300 pop. For that, for each battle. Get the Twilight Shard there, Twilight Shard. Now we're going to pick up the Twilight materials. And again, another Orichalcum in our bag. Not the Orichalcum Plus that we need, but still an Orichalcum. There is an Orichalcum Plus awarded for beating the Aura Hades Cup, which is why I'm so focused on trying to get that part done. Okay, so that stopped dice. There is a possibility to where I just completely miss that reaction command because I did it so quickly. But not only did I get it, we also got a little bit of extra thing, and we got once more. So, of course, once more being as busted as it is. Here's 3. Underground Concourse. Not only do we hit that reaction command, we actually do it perfectly. Of course, this one's probably going to be by Sunset Station. Yeah, this is where Sunset Station was. Because we have not been back here. Of course, going to pop into the Trinity limit here. The Flare Force, Death Flares. You done, Donald? You got it all out of your system? Cool. Of course, 1023 there was the 774 also as well, 774. I think it's because we are in critical, we are below half health right now. That is why we're actually getting more EXP, which I will not argue, which I cannot argue with. Of course, wherever this ends out being Sunset Terrace. But you see, we missed a bunch of chests, which is why I'm glad that we're going back through this. We cannot get that puzzle piece, but we sure as hell can get this puzzle piece. Even with our limited mobility right now. Orichalcum Plus! Another Orichalcum Plus, everybody. A Mithril Crystal in our pocket as well. Hoping that we can get a Mithril Gem, maybe. Nope, not there. But see, this is why you always go back in these games. You're always gonna find something new to get. Another Orichalcum Plus, another AP boost in our pocket as well. 3 AP boosts to use for Sora. Right there, yep. Good stuff, good stuff, great stuff. Again, just very happy that everybody's here, as well to my viewers. Thank you for showing up, baby. Like, seriously, it means the world to me. You mean the world to me, okay? Sunset, more puzzle pieces for that, more puzzle pieces for Daylight. Actually, we can put 2 pieces for Daylight together already. That goes there. That goes there. This does, in fact, go there. Which means that by process of elimination, that will go there. This will go there. That will also go there. We can put this here. We can put that there. Put that there. I think we're thinking about this the wrong way because this is the Chain of Memories one. Yeah. We are thinking about this the completely wrong way. So you can see things are starting to come together now. Because that one goes all the way up there, that one goes here, that one will go down here. That one's not going to fit like that. But that one will not fit like that either. That one will definitely not fit like that. But that one will fit his, but that one will fit him, that one will fit him. That will not fit anyone right now. I think that one's just off. So right now we have the pieces slowly coming together here. We're just going back to the terrace. Nothing much here to do. But it is to our benefit that we found the tunnels and got them cleared out. Not only that, we gained a level and gained an ability that will help us in the long run. I just went straight back to where we were. So there is an absent silhouette in here, which I believe is also down by the sandlot.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it.
Got the learn command from him, and we can start dealing a little bit of punishment there. Punishment. And of course, we cannot use any drive. So we'll just, you know, summon Genie.
Make some room.
We have to get to the mansion because that's where we're gonna go next. That's not what I wanted to press! Oh. God damn it. Fuck me in the ass, please. Holy shit, mate.
Give me strength.
Oi. And of course, we're back to Arcana Genie. So we're gonna go to Wisdom Genie. We could have done the dual stance. We just did the dishonorable thing, but you know, it's quite the 50-50 with dual stance. So I'm not even gonna take the chance to even lose the 50-50. I'm gonna win the 50-50 before I even begin the 50-50, which means I'm not even gonna participate in the 50-50.
It's over. Back off.
And yeah, actually, because we are in slightly critical health, we are getting more we're getting more damage and more EXP per nobody. It is a strategy that I would highly advise against. And please, I know I'm doing the exact opposite of what I'm saying, but please, if you are new to this game, do not try this strategy. But by any means, I mean that. As someone who has played this game before, do not try that strategy. If it's your first time that you are ever playing this game, do not try this strategy. Unless you're very familiar with the damage values of each move, it's better to just not. Nope, I missed it! But this time, I have a little bit of a friend here to bail me out of my own mistake. And also because of once more... Ah, crud, I was one off. We tried it twice. There you go, guys. Tried it twice. Got burnt. We cannot use the. We cannot go to the sandlot right now. No. We are not gonna. We are not doing that today. We are not doing this today with these things. These fuckers. Because that's what they are. They're just annoying little fucks. We are going to use a full combo on those bitches. Okay, so my team might be a little powerful. Yikes. First of all. Second of all, yikes. Third of all, puzzle piece. For Frontier. And right as people spawn into, so we're gonna have to immediately go into a battle after we put this piece in for Frontier. Yep, so we're missing 3 pieces for Frontier. One piece for the original. For the first one that we got. Yep, no, I'm not fucking around with these guys. We're gonna destroy those dancers. Because I do not want to risk another death for something really stupid. As dying to a dancer, really?
Make some room.
We are not even gonna mess around. We're just not messing around. We are not. No. The second that he's done, it's just straight back to the. It's straight back to the Shadow Realm for them. It's straight back to the fucking Shadow Realm for them. They don't even get the chance to live. That is how like badly I want those guys out. They don't even get a chance to breathe. I see them, they're dead. Because dancers are just insanely powerful. Where's my...
This is it. Take this.
I'm gonna say that Lexius was actually the, was actually the silhouette here. Hi, Mickey. And now we have Mickey. So the summon gauge is powered up. Magic will be increased here. And then we're gonna dismiss the genie here because it will actually be better to use to have my friends in Trinity.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of damage there with the Trinity limit. Also, Mickey coming in clutch too. Thank you, Donald. Alright, one more dueling. One more dueler. God, a maximum HP increase. Donald gets a lucky. We get more. We get a shot at more rare things, basically. Goodbye, Mickey. Donald gets an extra lucky here. And we cannot have it. Because it takes 5, and we need 30 for that. Lucky it is. Alright, let's see if we can get this here. Cannot get it yet. Ah, crud. Alright, so there's one of the... We're gonna take off a fire boost on Donald, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get him a... We're gonna get him an extra thing there. Oh, obviously, apparently we have not. Apparently we have not done... All right. Perfect. Twilight Town! We're back in Twilight Town, yes! We are back in Twilight Town. We are back in the world that has the reference to Chain of Memories here. The White Room. Saving the mansion. Back in with the lazy afternoon here. This lazy afternoon. Ah, not able to get it yet. Just off. Although it's possible we could get it with the form, but we don't have the form yet. Yep. Twilight Town, Mansion, Library. Ah, we have friends now. An Orichalcum. It's not the Orichalcum. It's not our friend the Orichalcum. The Orichalcums will be our friends. The counter guard right there is showing off. Hit him with the counter guard there. Pull them all into vulnerable positions. And boom. Pull them all into vulnerable positions. Now we get to see the computer that has not been League of Legend. See right there? So what's different about this computer? Well, very simple actually. It has not been League of Legends. Okay, this is the one that this is the town that Roxas did not crash out in. No, we are not dual stancing. You always win it, and I am not going to deal with that. We've come way too far to come back now. Oh, that's a dancer. Thank you, game, for automatically targeting the dancer. Yeah, I have a generational hatred for these things! For that one move entirely. But now that we're in below half health, we're actually gonna get the Ultima weapon. We now have the recipe for the Ultima weapon, ladies and gentlemen. It said ultimate recipe there. That's the recipe for the ultimate weapon. We have the recipe for the highest rated weapon in the game, the best weapon. Yep. And we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go stretch my legs for a second here. Take a quick bathroom break here. Sorry about that. We are back, everybody. Had to grab something really quick there. Go to the bathroom, stretch the legs, you know. Sitting down for a long time. Sitting down for a long time and playing, you know, you still have to do stuff. You know. And we got this now. So, we are ready. Ultimate recipe, the ultimate weapon recipe. So they're going to ask us for the password. And of course, the password is the favorite ice cream of Ansem the Wise. And if there was any type of thing, it was sea salt ice cream. That is the password. The only one who is tech savvy besides motherfucking Donald. So, as soon as we step through this beam, we're going to be taken to the other Twilight Town. Which now, you can see the difference almost immediately, because look at what happened. This is the... That is the Twilight... This is the Twilight Town that Roxas crashed out in. So, I know this is very confusing. This doesn't feel right. Yes, you think? So we're going to go to the basement hall here and look at what there's going to be. This. So where does this take us? The world of the in-between. I'm just going to use a few couple limits here. Gotta get impact right there. Finish off with 2 of the limits. Get 2 more XP for that form. We're still stuck in that form. Axel makes some sacrifice. Axel makes a sacrifice, and now we are unable to do much of anything because guess what? We do not have Donald. Actually, whoa, oh, I lied. We have limit form. And of course, we're going to try and stay around for as long as we can. Just simply because these guys are going to spawn infinitely. So why would we not want to try and stay as long as we can, right?
It's over.
Again, you know, just trying to collect as many MP orbs as we can. Because that will refill our gauge. Finish. Gotta get impact there. Go find your target. Find the target, and we are back at it. We're back at it again, on the way to the end of the world. Got it right there. Now we have Slapshot, everybody. We have obtained Slapshot. So Axel's gonna do some big baboom. We're gonna get Bond of Flame from this. And now we are in the final world. The world that never was a world. The world that never was. Welcome, everybody, to the alley to between. In the world that never was. The final world on our journey. As the second we exit this save zone, we're going to be fighting Heartless for miles. Heartless that will kick our butts if we are not careful. Finishing plus there, defense increased. Grab another finishing plus for the road. Hop into Wisdom form, see if we can get some levels here. Because this whole first part is just Heartless. Just look at how gorgeous this place is. Of course, will more spawn? They probably will around this corner. Sorry, I had to kind of lock in there a little bit. Grab the chest here.
Gather.
Of course, I'm pretty sure that the final version of magnet that we need is possibly rocked behind something. See, this is why it's such. Yep. He was also heartless. Oh, brother. True. Oh, that's that's a little rough, I must admit. For this channel. Oh, brother. I sure hope you're not talking about. Oh. Of course, I keep forgetting to equip the other finishing plus. Oh, we have a chance. Oh, I did not get that. All right, so we have another work outcome. Oh, oh. I look over at the chat. My ex was also heartless. Oh, brother. Ah, well, then he would have probably fit right in with this world, you know? Quite honestly, that's his loss. Because you're a great guy, babe. Again, you can see right there the finishing plus coming in handy right there. Again, Thundaga is good for crowd control. If you can get them on, if you can collect them all with the magnet, then it's good for crowd control. Collect them all with the magnet again. Every other world had an absent silhouette. So I do know that one of the ones is Vexen, one of the ones is Marluxia, one of the ones is Larxene, or Whining Lightning Lady, as I affectionately call her, because she's just a bitch in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, quite literally, she's the definition of a bitch in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's such a bad thing, because like her somebody, which is what they're actually called, her somebody, was actually a good person. But now, here it is. We have Roxas fight. We get 2 become 1.
Take that. Yeah. It's over. Take this.
So this, right? Be as careful as you can.
Come on.
Ow.
Take that. Heal.
Ow. So this is why he's such, this is why he is very dangerous. He is extremely dangerous. And I think we have to do all of that again. Yep, we have to do all of that again. He is extremely dangerous. Which means I think we're going to spend a little bit of time in just killing some Heartless here.
Let's go.
In Wisdom form. Alright. Finishing plus there. Wisdom, we need 125 more of these shadows to finish it off.
Gather.
So obviously the crowd control options here, Magnet and Thunder. Grab the Mythril Stone. Okay. Ow, brother. Okay, with triple finishing plus, this is actually going to become a lot easier. As you can see there, obviously Thundergo in Wisdom form is one of the best spells you can use. Because we do have to reset this area for anything to get done. Unfortunately, we are just not strong enough for Roxas yet. I think we're going to get that with level 50. Grab the Magnet. Grab Magnet up there. AP base as well. If we can get whoa, shoot, I did not add one to the death counter. I just realized. Dude, the music kind of slaps too. We're just gonna do that so we can have access to R3 drive back. Okay, this actually works out in our favor. Thank you for rearing your ugly head now, Antiform. Actually, I do appreciate it. Because we're... I also don't think we get XP. No, we don't get XP in this form. It's like somebody turned on no experience. Basically, we are clearing out an area that we don't even need to clear out. Yeah, so we're gonna save and just do this again. But actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna play this smart here. We're gonna play this smart. We're gonna go to a place that I know for sure has a place where we can very quickly get back 3 drive gauge. Because that's the world that never was. That's the final world. And what did you know? Well, wouldn't you know? It's this place, you know? We just need 3 drive gauge and we're bolting. Ow. How? I wasn't even in the range of that. Kingdom Hearts moves makes no sense. Kingdom Hearts move makes no sense sometimes. Aha! Aha! Ow. Ow. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pop it early, because we can claim the lives of 3 Heartless before we move on as well. Pop it early, go back into it. 100 for the next. And we are on our way back to the world that never was, everybody. Let's go. This is why the alley to between and onward. See, it says level 50 for the recommended level. We are 1 level too short right now. This is why this place is recommended for grind. Just because of the sheer volume of it. The sheer volume of the Heartless that we get here. Prep the Wisdom form. Activated anti-form 13 times. Are you motherfucking kidding me? Oh. So we just went back out, and it... As anti-form going to rear its ugly head. Nope. Anti-form reared its ugly head 13 times, and we just got an achievement called Corroded by Darkness. I wish I was joking. We just got an achievement for it. I am absolutely 100% fucking flabbergasted right now.
Okay. Gather. Thunder.
Okay, so once we get down to 0, oh shoot, we're in 0 form. We're in 0 form. Okay, this we're gonna have to go to the world map as quickly as I possibly human fucking can, because we need to reset this area. But this is how you used to do it. This is how, I know I sound like back in my day, but this is how you would actually do grind sometimes. You would continue an area. How do I only get 7 Heartless from that? There's no way I only get 7 Heartless from that. Like, bro, really?
Okay. Gather. Thunder.
Grab the thunder go there. Oh, we're out of ethers too.
Gather. Thunder.
Alright, we're gonna go here again to reset wisdom form and also get our an MP bar back to max. 41. We need 21,000. We need 41 more Heartless killed in wisdom form.
Give me strength. Gather. Thunder.
Goofy gets a level.
Gather.
Ay, 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 ay. I'm like bent over watching right now. Like, don't take that out of context. Oh, brother. So we're actually going to be able to get probably back to wisdom form pretty quickly. Here. Taking it out of context. How dare you? We need 8 more Heartless to finish off wisdom form. Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? 8 more! We legitimately need 8 more Heartless. And that's anti. Son of a bitch. That is so 8 more Heartless. The game could not wait for 8 more Heartless. No, it had to give me anti-form then. Like, dude, really? I have not had anti-form this whole time, but then you wanna fucking give it to me? 8 more Heartless. The game could not wait for 8 more Heartless. Oh, wow, that... I did not mean to deep throat the mic there. That was... Wow. The game could not wait. Literally, the game could not wait for 8 more Heartless. It had to do it then. Like, really? Are you really serious right now? Like, really, game? I need you to lock in, Sora. Sora, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Unlock the fucking MP haste. Alright. I'm gonna need you to do me a fucking favor, Sora. Unlock the fuck in. Alright, so we are clear on forms right now until we get final form. But now we have an MP haste, which is gonna help our MP. I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. Sora, I'm gonna need you to lock I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in, Sora. I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. Seriously. I'm gonna need that from you. I'm gonna need you from that. I'm gonna need that from you or I'm gonna have a generational crash out. Thank you.
Give me strength.
I drop my controller right as we're gonna get into Wisdom Genie.
Yeah.
I actually didn't check the summon gauge,
Take this.
but I think 8 is actually the max level we can go for summon.
Back off.
I think 8's the max level we can go for summons. Nope! We have 89 more gauges to go. Holy cow.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Take this.
Hit him with the double explosion.
Take this.
Explosion 1. Alright, now I'm just whipping.
Back off. Yeah. Yeah.
So now we have summons to do still. Donald is now level 50. We need 81 more.
Yeah. 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 Back off.
And we got him with the single explosion, double explosion. I think we were missing actually that finishing plus. And because we cannot use summons during the Roxas fight, it means we can't Peter Pan cheese it. Which means we actually have to win this one ourselves. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go save before we do anything else.
Give me strength.
Hop into Valor form for the speed boost. It has the fastest base running speed out of Sora. I keep thinking that the sounds of the world are, and then there you see it. There's the namesake of the game. There is Kingdom Hearts, that giant yellow fucking heart cookie thing. That is what all of this debacle is about. It's over a heart cookie. It is literally over a heart cookie. I wish I was kidding. It is literally over a heart cookie. I can't even make this shit up. Like, you can't make this shit up. That is what is all of this shit is all about. Like, a heart cookie. Yeah, it's a supermoon. But that is Kingdom Hearts. It is literally a heart. Kingdom Hearts, right there, everybody. There's the game's namesake. Yep. Yeah, an amalgamation of hearts. So, okay, we're gonna take another crack at the Roxas boss fight here. And what are we gonna do immediately? Reflect. And get this combo started.
Take this. Back off. Yeah.
Because she will recover. Quickly. Very, very quickly.
There. Come on. Yeah. Heal.
Oh, you have got to be freaking serious. Really? That's stupid. Really? Because I saved before this. Right? Yeah. So it's actually going to reset. That's nice. It's actually going to reset the world. I can't lie about that. That is actually very nice. And it is actually going to reset the thing. So I cannot lie about that. That's pretty nice. I feared the worst. Like, I actually like feared that we weren't going to be able to. I actually feared that we were going to have to like re-get finishing plus, but I'm like, it's from the last time we saved. Master Genie is better than Wisdom Genie. I just use Wisdom Genie because it takes less off the drive gauge to use one of the Arcanas. It's Strike versus Arcana, drive gauge wise. Strike you get a little bit more bang for your buck. Arcana you get a lot more bang for your buck. But you have to be willing to give up a couple of points of summon thing.
Give me strength.
Hit him again with this. And immediately into strike. Again, another drive gauge consumed, some more experience gain for this buddy. We need 61 more gauges consumed. Which will be consumed in the Colosseum fight. I forgot about the Colosseum fight, actually. I actually forgot that there even was a Colosseum fight. Which actually may be what we do. Chicken Little. Pull him in. Have him pull him in.
I can do this. Hold it.
I'm sure you can, bud.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
What we're probably gonna do is we're probably gonna do this whenever we do the summon. We're probably just gonna summon Stitch every time because he licks our MP far back to full. So now that we have another finishing plus and a little bit more of extra strength to go on top of that, I'm wondering if it would be worth our while to go try the Colosseum again. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Move our ass on over to the Colosseum as quickly as we possibly can. Dance our ass the way there, you know. Do a little bit of a drift skirt there. We're perfect. And now, before I forget anything, obtained AP boost, obtained Serenity Crystal, handed over all recipes and stock. So now we have the ultimate weapon. So we need a Dense Crystal, a Twilight Crystal. We have everything. We need I think 3 more Orichalcum pluses. I believe 3 or 4 more Orichalcum pluses, because then an energy crystal will cut it in half. We'll get this Moon Charm right here. We can get a Fencer Earring, actually, here, as well. Grab the Fencer Earring right there. Get the Moon Amulet. 1 more of these. 1 more of these. Get a Star Charm here! I think we can make 2 of them. Yeah, we can make 2 of them. So the Star Charms, right? I believe these are for Donald. Yeah, 5, 2, and 2. Because Mage Earring's going to give us 4, 2, and 2. This ourselves will give us 7, 4, 2, and 0. Fancier Earring, 4, 2, and 1. Moon Amulet giving us 3 and 2. And then, of course, Goofy with sitting pretty with the Cosmic Ring. Master's Ring as well will give him 7. So now Donald can get some more stuff here. We'll do that because he usually uses Blizzard and Thunder. We'll just give him the Thunder here. And then Defender as well as MP rate for Goofy. And look at that, just like that, we're sitting pretty right now. Double the 2 Fancy Earrings and a Cosmic Arts. 521, 521, 722. And with that, the strength is going to be so much different now. Because we have the double fencers. And I think we actually got an AP boost as well. Yeah, we got an 2 AP boost. Save one last time while we have a chance. Alright, we have all this money to use as well, so... We'll get 54 ethers. Because we're actually gonna need them. Throwing an ether there. We'll do 4 and 4. 4 and 3 here. Auto reload, save right here. And we're gonna get this going, everybody. Are you all ready for some more Coliseum fighting? I know, I certainly am not. Alright, the Titan Cup. Sora can use summons alone in this tournament. So.
Let's go.
Right? It's gonna put us into Wisdom immediately. We're actually gonna swap to Arcana. We're actually gonna swap to Arcana for the general better DPS that it gives us. And you can already see there the strength difference coming in huge. Pulling Stitch here. Because he will lick our MP bar back to full.
Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Yeah.
The failsafe here. We actually hit the failsafe reaction command. So the failsafe reaction command not only blows them up, but it also makes them able to be hit now. And you can see there the strength difference is much different. So for this one, it's going to be Chicken Little. Because, again, we need that whistle. Especially for these Berserker enemies. Grab them both in the Berserk. And we'll be able to get another one down. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! This one's going to be Genie. Arcana. Before they can even blink. Before they can even blink, it's Arcana. But look at that. It's much more different now. Oh, shit. Genie. Escapes to Genie. And I'm not even gonna mess around. We're going straight into the limit. We're going straight into the Arcana. Got that one. So starting from here on onward, there's gonna be boulders that will fall.
Give me strength.
We're gonna just play this very smart. And as you can see there's a fireball that's slowly creeping toward us. Oh, the magnet splat, the magnet gather.
Back off.
Oh shit! Alright, so we actually might not need it.
Gather. Give me strength.
But we're still gonna pull Genie out of our ass real quick. Pull him out of the ass right there. And get him as much damage as he can. Arcana. I was actually very close to getting hit there. Hopefully get them both out there. Yep, both of them were out of the floor, and we're gonna get them both out of the floor now. Perfect. So for this one, we're actually gonna. It's gonna be Chicken Little. That's gonna be our go-to guy this time.
I can do this. Hold it. Take this. This is it. Yeah, hold it.
We'll actually get this Berserker done with that, and then grab him with the Berserk here. Whew! Thank you, Chicken Little, for being who you are, because holy shit, we would not have won that without your help.
How's this for you?
Summon Genie.
Make some room. Is that all you got?
It's over.
Is that all you got?
No, it's not. Thank you for asking, buddy. Immediate punishment.
This is it. Yeah. Back off.
This is illegal. I'm not all done. I missed it. Nope. Nope. We cannot fight Roxas yet. We are not strong enough for that yet.
This is it.
But we are strong enough to do the cup. And I think we're actually. Oh. Oh. We actually got it. We got it, guys. We got it. This is it. Boom. It is over. Holy moly. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck me. Solid, man. Genji Shielder. A skillful ring. Fuck me. Solid. Win the Titan Cup here. I think skillful ring only gives us 5. Yeah, we're fine on that. So, we got it. Yep, I'm level 39. I'm so close with 1 health bar for Roxas. Yeah, Roxas on critical. I just have to remember that some of his moves can absolutely wreck us if he feels like it. Legitimately, if Roxas feels like it, he can wake up and be like, well, I want to wreck this player today. So that's what's gonna actually fucking happen. Like, if he just feels like it. Yes. I said what I said. I did not stutter. I did not stutter. I said what I said, and I stand by that shit. I did not stutter. So, yeah. Hee hee. Yeah, I'll say it again. Fuck me solid. There's only one person that can do that, and that's my boyfriend. Alright. So, we have the summon gauge down to 59. Right now, we are legitimately just trying to get some levels for both the summon gauge and also just kind of level up before we get our before we fight Roxas. We are not ready to fight Roxas yet. You almost have to be like level 50 or 51 to fight Roxas. Yeah. They give me 45 right now. 80. I think it's 80 on beginner. I think it's like 80 on beginner, but also Heartless deal more damage. So I'm not in a critical bit of state. I'm not at half health, so experience boost does not help. Does not go in. Does not activate, so to speak. See, because it used to be the strategy was you would summon Peter Pan, no matter which boss fight. But unfortunately, we cannot summon Peter Pan. Because summons require party members. And the Roxas fight is a singular fight, is a singular Sora only. The solo Sora. But it's yes, we get 4580 per Heartless.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the sheer volume of it. Yep, Pride Lands it is. See, Twilight Town 2 actually is actually gonna give you the best bet that you're gonna have for leveling up.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Yeah.
Yeah, but now that we've unlocked Twilight Town again, I'm wondering, are we able to? Any place that's gonna have the nobodies is going to give you the best ability to get levels quick, because the nobodies are like 100 per shot. Yeah. I'm gonna check and see which version of Twilight Town this is. Okay, this is the one that has the nobodies. Okay. Because there are two versions of it. I kinda can't exit the basement, yeah. It's very difficult right now. Like, seriously, that is like one of the things that I would say is that you definitely need to be a higher level before you can even like think about touching the world that never was. Because the world that never was, it has that thing right there for a reason. I'm just gonna say that. Oh shit! See, that's what I mean. We are now on 44 deaths.
Yeah. Give me strength.
Guess we're pulling out Stitch again, huh? Excuse me. How do I get the dash? It's called sliding dash. Unless you're talking about quick run. That's through wisdom form. You level wisdom form with sliding dash. If you're talking about quick run, then you get that through wisdom form. If you're talking about dodge roll, then you get that through you get that through yeah. Yep. 44 deaths, very true. I will say, specifically for a critical mode run, like I said before, a number that I'm trying to shoot for is sub 500, and I'm sure a more realistic number would be that sub 500. At the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not mean to do that perfectly, but we're gonna get a strength increase, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna change completely how we play. Oh yeah, holy yeah. Okay, it's like night and freaking day. The strength increase is night and fucking day, mate. Strength increase is night and fucking day. Yeah, I now I understand why the level is 50 for that world. Now I completely understand. Okay, so this one is... I'm not gonna challenge him yet. You have to defeat the enemies that appear. The best way to do that is to run around with Wisdom Form. But again, I'm not gonna do that. Here's Vivi. So yeah, we do have the right funnel. We do have the right area. So we're gonna have to do some chores real quick. Well, I'm actually thinking about it. We're gonna have to do chores. I know. Sora, the Keyblade wielder, doing chores. Atlantica. It is not optional if you are doing if you are trying to go for the ultimate weapon. It has an Orichalcum Plus tied to it. So yeah. Now you can already see that we have a bunch of stuff that we can buy again. We can make again. We can get a Buster Band here. Actually, that was worth it. Get the power boost one more for Sora before we go in. Just anything that we can. Anything that we can. A power boost, a Buster Band. Because now Sora's strength will be at 45. And then we'll also give him the Buster Band. I think he got rid of the cosmic chain. Yeah. Because then Goofy will get the hand-me-downs, basically. And RCS, yeah. Goofy's gonna get the hand-me-downs. Like, yep, we have the ultimate weapon recipe. We love that, don't we? Alright. Mail delivery. This one's pretty easy. Got it. Okay, there we go. Because there's a whole set. Complete within 14 seconds, Grand Standard, try again. We love the ultimate weapon, yeah. The ultimate weapon is going to be one of the best, is the best weapon in the game. For a good reason, too. So now that we're level 50. So we had to get that sub 14, basically. But now that we're level 50, I think we have a shot to go for the thing. We're not going to be able to do some of this because we do not have Glide. And again, yeah, Glide is actually very needed for this. Got that, got that, got that. Especially with Senpai Hastiga. And I said at the beginning of the run, one of the mistakes that I did make was not... Oh, shoot, I should have checked the Sandlot. One of the mistakes that I made for this run was I won all of Struggle. If you lose, you get a medal, which gives you +1 strength immediately. So you go into the game with +2 strength immediately, which is huge for that part that you're in. The Sandlot, I think, is where Lexius is. Yep. So Lexius is going to be one of the easy ones to do for this absent silhouette, as we do really quick. Yeah. So, because he rarely goes invincible, really, it is just a matter of duck flares. It's just how many duck flares can you hit him with, because he rarely goes invincible. If anything, if at all. Because now he's gonna knock us away. Ow. Yeah, we're pulling out Peter Pan just in case. Yep. You'll get some food. That's not the one that I wanted to do. I think I might have just threw the run. I might have just thrown it. I might have just thrown it. Finish it, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Donald can finish it himself! Donald can finish it himself! This is why Duck Flare is the best ability in this whole damn game! Not only do we have the strength beyond strength, we also grab another lost illusion. Yeah. Just because, again. Yep, but it got patched, yeah. It was that good just because of that. So now we have another accessory slot open. Which means that we can use a soldier earring here. Unless I can make another fencer earring, which would be busted. It's possible that we can make another fencer earring here. I'd have to check. Because if we can make another fencer earring, then that would be absolutely busted. Not only would that give Sora... Hand over all recipes in stock. The Centurion. If we can make another fencer earring, yeah, no. We're missing Mithril Gems. But I'm wondering, actually, would the Star Charm be good? I need to save 2 Orichalcums for the... Because Star Charm is 5, 2, and 2. I can get that the same with the Soldier's Earring. 4, 2, 7-2. Because then that gives us 2-2. That will give us 162 on that. And Sora Strength is 47. So that's not a bad move. But Lexius is pretty easy. Yeah. Donald's limit is fucking broken. That is why I have like glazed the hell out of Flare Force this whole time. Because it is just that busted. Lexius rarely goes invincible. So if you play your cards right, you basically have a free game. And I'm gonna go see if we can, now that we're level 50, I'm gonna go see if we can throw hands with Vexen too. Not because now that I'm on the topic of it. Speaking of deadbeat dads. I'm gonna throw hands with Vexen. Should a limit really be able to do that? No. Am I arguing with it? No. We're gonna hit up Genie. Yep. We're gonna hit up Genie real quick. And actually, this is perfect. Actually, the Arcana works. Arcana works. And just like that, everybody, we have another one. We have destroyed another one through the power of friendship, bullshit, and duck flare. Road to discovery and another lost illusion through the power of bullshit, friendship, and duck flare. We have gotten another one, and we need to restock on our ethers. Grab 10 ethers there. Throw it to him. Yep. Through the power of bullshit, friendship, and duck flare. Complete and total bullshit. Alright. Let's see. Where are the absent silhouettes? Inspect the absent silhouette. There's no absent silhouette there. Beast Castle, there's an absent silhouette there. There's an absent silhouette in Agrabah, which we just did. There's one in Port Royale. So there's one in Port Royale. And then there's also one in Beast Castle. Which I think the absent silhouette here is... Whining Lightning Lady. Lark Scene. Sorry. With the power of broken abilities and a little bit with a side of friendship. Power of broken abilities and friendship, mate. Breezy, eh? And that's our third crash of the run. Oh no. Did I lose all that shit? The game legitimately just crashed. It does that every single time with Isla de Muerta. I don't fucking know why. But I'm gonna be so pissed if we have to do this whole thing again. It crashed. Game crashed. Holy shit. I did I? Good. Still, felt my heart leap whenever I saw that. I was like, oh. Yeah, I saved an Agrabah. But did I have... Nope. I didn't save after the absent silhouette. So we have to do it Vexen again. Which is a small price to pay. We did not save after the absent silhouette, so we have to do Vexen again. Same option. Same thing. Doesn't really fucking matter. It's just the same thing. Sorry, I went completely silent there. I was absolutely locked the fuck in. But now we're going to be able to actually get a third part. Ooh, we're going to actually get 3 things for defense here. That's how you know I did not actually save. Yep. That's how you know I did not actually complete the fight. Because I did not know that we were going to get an extra armor slot. And over all recipes. Let's see. Can I create an extra... Nope. So now that we did that, now we're on to Port Royal. And this time, let's hope for no crash. Save again, just in case. But this one is Larksine. I do know that. I'm half tempted to go do Marluxia first, actually. And that's another crash. So I'm glad we saved. Bro, this one has crashed. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is about Port Royal, but it crashes a lot. Yep, that's another crash. I don't know what it is about Port Royal specifically, but that shit crashes. It never had this issue on... It crashed. So, I saved right at Port Royal. Thankfully. So what we're going to do... Yeah, I should add the crash counter. That's number 5. All from Port Royal. Actually, too. 5 from one world. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait a second. We're going to go out. Go onto the map screen. And wait a second here. It seems like it's having trouble loading Isla de Muerta. Okay, so with the crash, I think we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to do Isla de Muerta for whatever reason. The only other thing that I'm going to try to do is bump the game down to 30 FPS and see if that works. Yeah. everything that I've read from Reddit, and I know that that's quite the place to go get my information from, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test one more thing. We're gonna go down to a disgusting amount of frames real quick. Is that I'm gonna test and see if bumping it down to 30 FPS works. Yeah. So we're gonna get a little bit of disgusting frames for a second, but if this doesn't work, if we can go, yep, see, oh god, oh, okay, yeah. I know, I can't believe it's part 7 either. So bumping it down to 30 FPS worked. What the fuck? Okay, that's so fucking weird. Now I'm gonna bump it back up to 60. Okay, so that's so weird. It worked. That is genuinely weird. Yep. It worked. Yep, it worked. So that was the other thing it said to try, was changing the FPS to 30. So we're gonna try this one real quick. This one is Larkseen. I hate her, by the way. She's a bitch. We're gonna frame zero this shit. I'm gonna frame zero the reflect. Thanks, Donald. Actually works in my favor. And then we're gonna hit the duck flare again. I actually think I might have accidentally just beat Larkseen. Never mind. I just accidentally beat Larkseen. What the What? Larkseen is done. Larkseen is down. Larkseen is done. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding? No. I refuse to believe that I just beat Larkseen. No. 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 Excuse me? Fuck off, mate. No. What? Alright. Alright. Alright, you know what? It's time to face off against this boy. Pretty boy, the pretty femboy himself. Besides me, of course. Marluxia. So, what's his gimmick? Marluxia puts a counter above the head, and that counter is your current level, which is 50 for me. Restore count. Instead, I should have done the backside. I should have done the backside one. The power of bullshit and a little bit of broken bananas. Okay, so now he's gonna do the pools. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do Marluxia until we get Glide. I'm going to make that Trying to make that executive decision now. Like that executive decision like now. We're not going to be able to beat Marluxia until we get Glide. I feel like we're missing one. Besides that one, I don't think that there's anyone else. So we're going to go try and do the Roxas fight one last time. Yeah, Roxas fight, Roxas fight, Roxas fight. Because a lot is also locked behind the Roxas fight too. Let's try this one last time, yeah?
Take that. Yeah. Take this. Okay. Come on. Take that. Heal.
I think we might have just completed the Roxas fight. We might have just completed the Roxas fight real quick. Yeah, we got him! We got him! We got him! We got him! We got him, guys! Woo! Combo Master, maximum HP increased. Woohoo! That, my friends, is what we call gaming.
Who are you?
We will let this cutscene play out.
You can't be Riku.
Riku. I defeated a Riku once.
You what?
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you. I see. That's why.
So, when he says, I see, that's why, he's referring to the fact that he's looking at Sora, Donald, he's looking at Riku, Kairi's, Goofy, and Donald's picture on the stained glass window. That's what he means by that's why. What?
What?
I love that what. Sora, you make a good other. Two become one. So now we have to put the two become one on.
Light.
Basically, the ability of two become one is it's either final form or anti-form. That's the ability of two become one. So here's one of the Orichalcum pluses as well. It's either final form or anti-form. That's it. And we do not have enough money for either of those. Alright, here we go. The first annoying part of this world. Nothing's call. And we get these stupid magician nobodies that... Light or darkness. Try wisdom form, try final form or anti-form, that's it. We get twilight crystals from them. So that's where twilight crystals are going to come in. But we also have combo master, which means that no matter what we do, the combo is going to still finish. So grab another orichalcum right there. Light and darkness. It just says it has a special effect. That's it. It doesn't explicitly say that you need it to do. But it's very obvious. Oh, you have got to be freaking kidding me. And we got anti, essentially. Hold on 1 second here. Or other forms of the special, repeatedly using master form. So we basically have to use master form, and it's legitimately telling us to go to the Olympus Coliseum one. To the Olympus Coliseum fight that has us use drive gauges on our own. So we have to unlock final form before we can even fucking continue. Like that, like this is a need. It is a must get before we can do anything else. It is legitimately a must get. And again, for Save the King, Save the Queen, obviously. Save the Queen's gonna use all the dense stuff. We're gonna need dense crystals, but those are gonna come later. It is literally telling us to go to the Olympus Coliseum and do shit. I am actually kind of pissed because I thought it was going to be just one. But no, we have to. It has to be master form. Like, I'm actually pissed. Sora can use drive fake. Sora can use drives alone.
Light.
And it's anti. Great. Because that's what we needed, right? We needed anti-form now. Jesus fucking Christ, this game is actually gonna piss me off.
Yeah, it's over.
So now that's up to level 3. Yeah, I know, it's more of just like, it's more annoying if anything. We just have to repeatedly go into master form until we get it. Anti, really? Is it just gonna be anti? It's just gonna be fucking anti.
Back off.
It is legitimately just going to be anti. Oh my god. I'm pissed.
Heal.
Because it's anti or nothing.
Give me strength.
Anti! Again! Like, really, guys?
Give me strength.
Anti!
Give me strength.
There's final. Okay, we got final. It only took the 3rd try, right? So there's final form. So now we have all of our stuff. Holy moly. Okay, so what is final form? That is where we get our glide. Which means all of these new forms, all of these forms, are ready to be leveled up again. So, oh brother. I actually kind of my heart skipped like a few beats. I was like, oh brother, are we even gonna be able to get this? Only took 3 tries, you know? We're fine though. we're gonna do for you, you Master Form are going to get Thunder Boost, and for Final Form, we're gonna get the Rumbling Rose. But now that we can start doing some more shit, it's time to go through it. Which, what is Final Form leveled up by? Killing nobodies. And where do nobodies spawn? In this great and wonderful town. Actually, we're gonna put Oathkeeper on here for him. In this great and wonderful society. Final Form. So, we need to kill 12 nobodies to start.
Let's go. Yeah.
And we glide here, too. There are two versions of the world that never was. One of them we call Small World, the other one we call Big World. So we're gonna have Small World because we did not get that initial we did not get those initial small heartless at the beginning. But now that we have access to a possible glide, yes, now we can fly. Now we have our ability to fly. We've obtained the miracle of flight, everybody. We have 3 orichalcums, so it is possible that we could just... No, we would need 4 for that. And I'm not gonna risk another orichalcum at this point in the game. We need to hold off 2. See, now, what I do like is that in Kingdom Hearts 1, you were able to put aside pieces that you would need for other synthesis things. I did like that. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, you can't. You can't half fill the you cannot what I like to call half fill the recipes. You can't half fill, you either fill them or you don't, basically. Auto final, form gate powered up. So this is why this is so busted. For that reason specifically. So now we have auto final. Yeah, you missed Roxas fight, but you can go back in the VOD, you can go back in the video and watch it. Because I let the whole thing play. Let part of the cutscene play. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take off. Actually, I don't think we're gonna take off anything. I know Final Form Firaga is the best one, but because we have another boss fight to deal with after this, we're gonna just get all the way through this until we get to the final boss. Once we are at the part of the final boss. Yeah, you can rewind. Because I'm actually going to get off in about 3 minutes. Once we're actually at the final boss, then we can... Then we can do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Boom, get them both. Death stones, sure. Because normally there's a group that spawns right there. But unfortunately, because we do not have access to it, we need the Twilight Crystals, basically. If I can get to the second part of this world, then we're fine. Because the next one we have to fight is Zigbar. Crooked Ascension. Because the next fight we have is Zigbar. And Zigbar is going to be his own batch of trouble. Oh, shoot, right, forgot Twilight's View exists. So actually, this is going to be perfect. This is actually going to be a perfect time to stop. I forgot Twilight's View existed. But I'm going to actually have to stop because I'm going to have to go get food and everything, you know. Now that we have the Cosmic Belt, let me see, how much does Cosmic Belt do? Cosmic Belt is 6. Then Goofy has 3. Alright, you can get the Protect Belt then. And you can get the Midnight Anklet. But as it stands right now, this is where we are going to stop for the day. Level 50s all around, you know, we are so... I am so happy just to be able to do something like this with the community like you guys. Seriously, without you guys, this does not happen. And I know that's like one of the things that is like one of the that is like one of the like most cliche things to say, but it is very true. So thank you guys for coming today, and have a great rest of your day.